What up with it, man? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, O to the D, aka Knowledge General of the Jews. You know how I do. Also known as Hebrew Judah on these YouTube streets, aka the Mayah, aka Leatherface. And you know Leatherface is a franchise. What it do, man? I'm finna go ahead and play like 3 songs, and I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna do it like that though. Come on in, make yourself feel welcome, because you is. Thank you for stopping by, listening to the video, like, share, subscribe. But I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the whole drug trade, man, like the Contras and how that affected a lot of things in hoods, and how drop off spot in Arkansas also became a crime scene, which basically with that crime happening, it exposed things that was going on in that area. I stay in the 405. We stay by Arkansas. So I heard about this case a long time ago. But we're going to talk about that plus much, much more. So stay tuned. Listen to your boy, the Mayah, Rip Y'all 16 with his cousin, Taylor Made Ant Man. Y'all can also check out Crazy Crew Music. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put our name down at the bottom so you can search us out on YouTube. We have songs, videos, all that. We are an entertainment group. Crazy Crew Entertainment is real. It has an LLC. Anyway, if you want to look us up, it's okay if you do. Go ahead and get to these songs, and we're going to chop it up. Flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. It's serious credentials, rocking the instrumental, fucking up this game with this pen and this pencil. It's really popping your mental, telling you stories we've been through. Stories on point like blazing a cuss joint. My conscience is telling me that niggas is not free. I used to ask for a spread, but now they asking me. I used to ask to hit the blunt, now I'm rolling 3. I used to have to ride on empty, now I choose to ride on E. Challenge my opposition, they question, they going fishing. I'm a rhyme innovator, get darker than dark faded. My family is more loyal than the Oakland Raiders. So please don't get it twisted when I say I see you later. It's the king, bitch, and I ain't got more to say. Ain't no joke, 2020, and we ain't came to play. It's the king, bitch, and I ain't got more to say. Ain't no joke, 2020, and we ain't came flipping high, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by.
Motivated, so I grind, watching time go by. RP to my guys, free my niggas inside. I'ma make it to the top, it's the must that we climb. I see the bigger picture, ain't no pushing rewind. I can't trust shit, they regular snitching through time. I'm an east side nigga, and we read between lines. Make your heart stop, nigga, if you disrespect mine. I turn up on you quick to smash down to the guys. I had to get out the loop, cause the battle is vicious. Cause my circle in half, now we focused on business. Talking LLCs, investing in properties. Ain't no looking back, my nigga, I'm hungry. I wasn't born with the silver spoon. I came up with a plan. Had guns all over my living room with a chopper.
What up, Big Kane, bro? Thanks for coming through, man.
These niggas didn't want to fist fight that red, get the bullet in the
They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. Jeez. Hold up, y'all. Let me get my other track. But thanks for coming through, though, bro. This shit tripping.
Yeah, nigga. We ain't playing games over here, nigga. We ain't playing games over here. Keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. Keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Blank, bitch, keep it moving. Get away. Ain't no cap to save a hoe this way. I've been popping my collar way before 3-6. Can't a nigga tell me shit, all I do is get it. And it's fuck everybody, man.
What is up, phenomenal mommy?
Reach the shark, get caught slipping in that heat and spark. I'm a playmaker, cause I'm first to jump and I'll be blocked out like it's summertime. All 4 seasons I be on my grind. Time wasting no man, shit, the clock don't stop. It's money to be made in these streets every day. If you hustle, get hustle. My money I hustle. End of discussion, disrespecting our buses. Nigga keep away, shit just keep moving. We back on top and got the city on live. We ain't playing games, so nigga keep moving. Nigga keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch keep it moving. Bitch keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga keep it moving. Nigga keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch keep it moving. Blank bitch keep it moving. Keep it MOVING. I don't fuck with you niggas, that's on me. Better back that bitch shit back. Word around.
King Bit, what up, bro?
Send shots to your head, leave you on the news. All gas, no brakes, when we on a mission. There's no competition, why you self-busy? These niggas act tough, but they full of bluff. When shit gets real, they freeze up. I don't think a nigga like you around me.
I got you, sis.
Around me, moving on fucking up the bar seat. Sound like light in this gun, start barking. Shit,
I don't do no talking. I'm with this shit, I don't do no talking.
We ain't playing games, so nigga keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving.
We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving.
Bitch, keep it moving.
We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving.
Nigga,
Keep it moving.
we ain't playing games, so
Hold up, y'all gotta let the king come through. Hold up. I done did it, yeah, I done shit it. I'm on my competition. Good riddance for years since a king came out like this. The man, he alright, but he ain't built like this. Who step in the place with a D in his face? You can dance on the floor like the weed was laced. I don't fuck around with nobody, is the case. If you don't get your lame ass from up out of my face, yes indeed, everybody how I'm treated. Now city motherfuckers stand up and eat me out. We got different degrees. I got a homie in the hood that got a 223. You'll never be the man to follow my lead. Trying to make it the grace in this daily race. And nobody that I know trying to catch in case you in the place to be with your boy OD.
we ain't playing games, so nigga keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving.
All right, y'all. I might just start doing this every live. You know what I'm saying? I might start doing it. I don't know. You might start doing it. You're gonna try to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in here, right? Y'all in the building with me? Just trying to see y'all with me. Is y'all with me? I need to find something nice though. We're gonna do it on this old school track. Y'all ready? Got 4 minutes in this building. I said, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, hey, so go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm in the building, feeling like light fiction. Sit you on the top of your game, you know they gon' get you. We ain't never stopping the flow. Let it be a rock. Every time you see me right here, you got the wreck shop. You ain't gotta like the vocals. No one had is right now, no local rappers like me is getting down so damn easily to get a motherfucking hit with a third degree. Nah, they messing with the wrong dude. I'm coming through a flow so rude. What? Half of these cats be rolling around with these other dudes looking like some motherfucking tools. I'm like, dude, it can never be OD. I twitch back to the hood cause you know that it's me. Never fall the fuck off. I keep it rolling. Knowing how it is off top, we holding every damn flow that you bounce to get. And if you coming up in the chat, thank you for it. Yeah. We about to get that knowledge. All you want is money in your wallet. Tell them go and cock it and pop it, deposit. I'ma bring it to the top of the game. They never shot it. Everybody spotted what you did. Never roll with a fake dude, cause I leave you back there with your friends. Better get your ends and your ducats. Everybody knowing that they really gotta love it. You ain't call loud cause your phone don't dial. If you know how it is, man, you don't get loud. But damn, wanna act like a big dog? Know exactly how it is when you in the mall. Fall back, cause you ain't got the money like that. They got them all stopped up to call X-Lax. You ain't even banging on nothing. And I ain't heard nothing in a long time, homegirl. It's no fun. A homeboy. You ain't even gotta know what's going down when you roll with the real McCoys. Never stop there. I can bring it to your door. We ain't gotta do that. And everybody got a store. I never switch forms. I be the same dude. They say he coming through, man. We gotta get juice. That we drop like every day. We on the whole nother side trying to cop and pay the freestyle off the door. I know they gon' hate it. Really don't matter now. Go ahead and pace make. I got game. And I don't need to give it. You ain't gotta like what I do. I'm living everything that we speak. I got them bars cause I come with heat. Now you can listen to it, man. Give me your view. I know you're gonna hate, but what you can do? Nothing. Everybody front and never been bluffing. Coming through this mug, never gonna be my spur pumping. If I pull it out, then you know that I came in this bitch to start something. I'm trying to bring peace. But all these hating ass cats is mad at your boy OD. So I keep it moving, never stop me. You think I'm about to stop because you don't like me? Bitch, please. Nigga, please. A matter of fact, everybody, please. Yo, you ain't rolling with the movement. You know exactly how it is when we do shit. And I know that you mad because I keep on dropping heat rocks on that ass. Ain't nobody flowing like this. Half of your cats, you gotta write down shit that really don't add up in the bunch. Right now, I eat that ass up for lunch. No homo. Y'all be rocking slow mo. You ain't gotta like what I do for show, so I'm gonna make sure that it's all gonna gleam. You ain't gotta like me in my team, and getting dough like if I was coming through with a whole nother sign in this game, like what it do. Throw your hands in the sky. Everybody gotta get high and everybody may lie, but do you forgive them? Roll back, show you how it is right now when they sign seals delivered. Everything to your email, Gmail. We don't really need fans only if a motherfucker mad if I'm coming on through with a whole nother swag. Y'all cats looking just like fags. Don't be getting mad cause that 44 mag probably gonna be busting out your membrane. Everything that I drop on this MIC is hella insane. You ain't even gotta like what I do and like how I roll. Man, you gonna like the cool, crazy cool to the day that I cannot breathe. Motherfuckers out there like I can't believe it be O to the D and he will achieve everything that he wants. You ain't gotta like me for this. All cool. We ain't about to trip right now. It's just a freestyle. And we ain't about to stop them now, and we ain't about to break it down. Break it down. D, man. Ah, all right, that's how we're gonna do that. So the plan is, if every live, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and bust a freestyle with my music. That's how we're gonna do it. And they can't copyright me now. Look, they can't copyright me now. When I start giving the real information like this, I'm gonna start doing it like this because you can't copyright my music and that. All you can do is get mad at what I say. So that's gonna make us separate if you was taking my music down because of the music or what I was saying. All that music was my music, my freestyle. You can come on, man. That's what we doing right now. Phenomenal mommy in the building. Big Kane in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. I know if y'all listening, y'all might be like, man, he sound hella energized. you know, I'm trying to quit cigarettes yet again, right? But this time when I'm trying to quit cigarettes, this is the advantage I got now, right? I can legally smoke bomb, and I have a card to go up in the shop right now at any time and get whatever I want, right? Now, what's good about that is when I don't smoke cigarettes, I smoke a little bit more herb in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But I eventually get back, you know what I'm saying, to not smoking that much. But you know what I'm saying? At first, Big Kane was in the building too, man. Thank all y'all for coming through, man. King Big, you know, but with me being able to run across it right now, I'm like, why not, man? You know, so now I can quit better and just go up there and get my own stuff, man. And that's really what been going on. Keep it fire with you. You know, so we just try to quit again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm on my vitamins. I try to drink my water. You know, matter of fact, I'm just gonna give me some water right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting back on the water. I'm finna start doing like Sundays. I'm probably finna head down here to this see, because I got a gym in these apartment complexes that I stay in. So I'm gonna fuck around and start going down there to the gym on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna get myself back right, like physically. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to boost your immune system up right about now, man. Like if you can try to be as healthy as possible, even though you should have did that in the first place, but you really need to try to do that right now, man. Because shit, you know, it's still around. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is still around. But what I was gonna do this live about was uh Bill Clinton when he was the governor of Arkansas, right? When he was the governor of Arkansas in '87, two kids was hit by a train. Join there? Oh, okay. Oh, what up? What up, Joy? It's the Joy. How you doing? Thanks for coming through. It was two kids that got hit by a railroad railroad train. You know what I'm saying? And while Clinton was president, you know what I'm saying? And they was trying to say, you know, so the Arkansas people was trying to say that the kids died because the train hit the kids. Which after they did the autopsy and stuff, they realized that one of the kids was already dead before they got on the track, and then the other kid got stabbed on the track. He was semi still alive when he got hit, but then he still died. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, somebody put a tarp over him and everything. Now, they tried to close the case, which they did really close the case because, you know, Bill Clinton was governor at the time. You know what I'm saying? And this case goes back to the Contras when they was sending the drugs over, you know what I'm saying, in the hood to get the money to, you know, boom, boom, boom. Like Arkansas was one of the drop spots, right? So the kids also and they killed him. And since the police and everybody was involved in it, you know what I'm saying? Big gang. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Since the police and everybody was involved in it, they covered the shit up. Right. And at this time, Clinton was the governor. So they covered it all up. And I mean, what I'm saying right now is something that if you went down there and asked them about it, they'd just say they killed themselves, and they claim that the kids smoked like 20 marijuana joints. You know what I'm saying? But they really just only smoke like what they say, like maybe two joints. But they ain't had nothing to do with it. And they was trying to say they were so high that, and this story is old. Like this is back in what '87. This happened. This story was on Unsolved Mysteries and everything. But I'm just saying, like this is just some of the stuff that Clinton was doing in Arkansas. So I mean, you can't look at it like this is a different character. So what I'm saying is, This is the same dude that's in, man, look, he's still intertwined. He's still a big player in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we talking about. I'm talking about kids saw something. That kid, now look, this is what makes it even more crazy. It's this ex-wrestler out in Arkansas who say that he was a contract, you know what I'm saying, do whatever for these people with money. You know what I'm saying? So he was a contractor. He said he got a call to go out to the tracks because he said he's supposed to have been taking out some dirty cops or something. They thought somebody was getting into a spot. So he gets there and they get there and the cops get there and they don't understand what's going on. There's some cops that came that's dirty. They get there, they don't know what's going on. They see the kids on the track and they run. So the wrestler was like, they chased down the kid, you know what I'm saying? And well, the police chased down the kids, which it wasn't nothing taken out of the stash, so he didn't have to do nothing as far as the stash, but the police chased down the kids because they saw what was going on. So by the end, the police already beat the kids up, basically messed them off. Then they put them on the track, you know what I'm saying? And one of the kids was still alive. So the dude, from what he said, was the dude hit him upside the head with the flashlight and like busted his head wide open. And they just laid him right there on the thing. But also after they did the autopsy, which the family did in a different autopsy than the regular one, they found out that one of the kids was stabbed too. One of the kids was like beat to death. The other one was stabbed and beat. So since Clinton was governor, they covered that whole case up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of stuff in the Arkansas files that tell you that Clinton is dirty, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's dirty. You know, and stuff like that, in my opinion, is the creator showing you what's going on behind closed doors. And people like to say, "Oh, that ain't true." And then something happened, you're like, "Oh, man, yeah, it is happening." You know what I'm saying? Just like with the Illuminati. You know, like people say it wasn't no such thing as Illuminati. There actually was a group called Illuminati. Not that I'm saying that they ain't there now or nothing like that. What I'm saying is there actually was a group named Illuminati. So can't nobody say it never existed because it has. But this has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that something happened to the dude while he was in the car with somebody, which he died, and all his documents that he had pertaining to what the Illuminati supposed to have did as far as, you know, revolutionary wars and everything. It was all in his papers. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they knew there was a such thing as Illuminati. Now, me personally, you know, I don't think it's gone like that. I think it went into hiding like everything else do that they do. They don't never stop what they doing. Like MK Ultra, all that. They don't never stop what they doing. They just put it in hide. These are the people where they just say, "Oh, you caught me, so let me hide it better." You know what I'm saying? That's the "you caught me, but let me hide it better" type people. But they'll tell you, "Oh no, we're not gonna do that anymore." But then they'll be doing it, but you won't know because they just gonna hide it better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the whole case just got sealed up, man. You know, and it's just crazy how things like that it don't even register to people with who we dealing with. Like I also said, you know, Hillary Clinton also like that one lady, was it Adam Weisinger, I think that was her name. Oh, that might not be it, but I know it's the person that was behind Planned Parenthood. You know what I'm saying? And this is the same lady who really wanted to just take out black babies. This was Hillary Clinton's, you know what I'm saying, mentor. So what you got to get is them Clintons is dirty as hell, man. Them Clintons is dirty as hell, man. And then on top of that, that was one of the dropout spots. So you tell me, so what I'm telling you is when Clinton was governor, this was one of the people who knew they was dropping off drugs to go sell in the hood to mess our environment up so that they can, you know what I'm saying? They knew this was going on. And they okay for this to happen. Your beloved president, well, ex-president that you think was the first black president, you know what I'm saying, actually was one of the hands involved and helping to issue drugs to the streets of every black population you can think of, right? Now tell me that ain't crazy, right? But this is the same person that we consider to be really for us as a people, right? I don't think that's what it is, babe. I don't think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then to get you on the contraband, I mean on the conquers, on the contra, um, what I'm talking about is the fact that they had that war out there and they were shipping drugs into, you know what I'm saying, the hoods to get the money to send out there for them to get more guns and whatever, whatever. This is how we got all that coke in the hoods, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s and shit, which flooded out through our neighborhoods that people learned how to cut crack off of. And there you go. You got life. But what I'm saying is, what's crazy is, even after they found out what they was doing, nobody really went to jail for that. Matter of fact, the only person that went to jail for that was Freeway Ricky Ross. You know, the real Ricky Ross. We ain't talking about the fake one that's out there, boss. Because, you know, he used to be a correctional officer, right? And they said that he was one of the rudest correctional, like he'd tell on you for anything. He got all kind of awards and, he's bootlicking like a motherfucker. So don't let him tell you he was up there. He wasn't selling nothing. He was bootlicking, right? Mr. CEO, we ain't not talking about him. I'm talking about the real Freeway Ricky Ross, who was one of the first people who started cooking up coke and made it crack, which is not a good thing. To this day, he wish he could take that back because when he was doing his time, they was going to let him rot in jail. But when Gary Webb, which I haven't talked about him before, I don't know if that live got to get up because I probably, it might be on private. But Gary Webb, which was a reporter for, I forget what newspaper, he was doing a story on the CIA, you know what I'm saying, trafficking drugs to fund a war for blah 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 for the, you know what I'm saying. So he already got a whiff of what they was doing. He wrote a little column on it. His paper didn't want to produce it, you know what I'm saying. Like they were scared to put it out there, but he just kept putting it out there. So then he turned around and made him like I don't even think it was like a book. I think it was like uh, it might have been a book. It might have been a book. I think he turned around and wrote a book on what was going on, you know what I'm saying, which triggered a lot of officers and people to stand up. And he actually brought his evidence forward, which they, did a little hearing on it. That's on YouTube too, where they did the hearing on it. And and nothing happened really. Which they kind of, just like, I don't know, it was you can go back and look at it. They in the court talking about what happened. This dude coming with evidence, but you know how it is when it's dealing with us. You got to come with more than evidence. You got to come with evidence and your own jury of people that really give a fuck. Just have them out there, really don't care. They just go back home to their lovely places and shit like that. Like, they ain't got to worry about the struggles that you deal with every day because you don't look like them and you ain't already held back by the same things we already held back before we even touched the ground. You feel me? So they don't understand the struggle off top, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy. So, they was ready to hang him out to dry. But after they came out, then they decided to let Rick Ross out. And then Rick Ross came out. I did this. This is how we know they don't like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? They wanted him to stay in jail. Right? He get out of jail. He tries to sue Rick Ross for using his name, which he did, made himself popular off his name. He tried to sue him for that. They wouldn't even let him sue Rick Ross for using his legal name. You know what I'm saying? For using his shit. Like, you can't even sue him. And that's crazy. You know why they did that? Because Rick Ross, who's the rapper, is in cahoots with these people. He didn't already told y'all. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do any ritual, sacrifice, gay sacrifice. He on all of it. A nigga said on the track, I'm on the track. I mean, this is, some people might just say he just rapping, but it just sounded weird to me. He on the track. He talking about he talking to Jay-Z. He like I got these tight jeans on and I ain't got no drawers on either. And I'm like, man, what up, Jay-Z? As I said, and I'm like, man, that just sound fruity as hell. I'm just saying, man. They got questionable lyrics. They do questionable things. They around questionable people. You know what I'm saying? They throwing up questionable signs. And we do believe in signs around her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, he's in cahoots with them boys. So of course, the dude who just got out of jail that they wanted to stay in jail and wanted him to be the cause of people becoming crackheads and coke being out on the streets like that. They just wanted to put it on him, you know what I'm saying, and not be able to take credit for what they actually did. They needed a scapegoat, basically. And when Gary Webb came out with the information on it, it blew everything they was trying to do. So now they have to come clean about the fact that, well, yeah, we know they did that. You know what I'm saying? I really think like it was done by the president and, on some secret stuff. But I feel like everybody wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't actually really down with it like that, but they was just cool with it for the time being. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't want it to be out there and make it look like they were incompetent at doing what they need to do. So they was just gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, just let him stay in jail. We don't say nothing else about it. We just bust the other crack dealers out there right now and not actually say that we was the ones who put the put the coke out there, right? We never came to a conclusion where we was like, wow, how many people that's growing coke? Do you know anybody growing coke? I don't know nobody with poppy seeds in a yard. I mean, with poppy plants, or none of that. That I don't know if none of that is even here, right? So if none of that is here, how do you keep telling me we don't know how it's getting here? How do you not know? How do you not know how it's getting here? You know everything else, but you don't know how the coke is getting here. Like, come on, man. It don't take a rocket scientist for you to see that there's no way in hell all this coke is getting in here if you're not, you know what I'm saying, letting that shit come through. Real talk. I want to say what up to everybody that's in the chat with me. You got 30 more minutes. What is you talking about, Jordan? You got 90 minutes, big game. What is y'all? Is y'all clocking me, man? Y'all clocking me? Y'all watching my pockets? No. Get your hand out of my pockets. No, but real talk, man. But anyway, just like how they do the people out there in Japan, the Holocaust victims, all these people still get money. Well, hold on, let me think. I think the Japanese people still get money from us. You know what I'm saying? We dropped that bomb out there in Hiroshima, whatever it was. But at the end of the day, B, what up, B? Thanks for coming through, B. When when everybody go through anything that deals with America messing them off, they always pay them money and they pay them for a long time sometimes, right? We done went through slavery. We done went through you putting crack in our neighborhoods. We went through all this and they ain't gave us nothing, you know. But some people can't say that they gave you, welfare, but they really didn't give us welfare. They gave everybody welfare. Anybody can get on it. You know what I'm saying? White folks on it too. So it ain't like you just put something in, some black families' bank accounts, that could probably help them to start a legacy. And I'm not saying that people need handouts, but I'm saying a lot of these Holocaust victims got fat checks and they able to go get able to go buy businesses and everything, and they ain't got to work for the next person. I got to work for the next person. You know what I'm saying? On me. But like I said, man, I'm on the StreamYard. I'm gonna drop the link down there. I ain't tripping if somebody want to come up, say what up, whatever. It's all gravy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you know something about what I'm talking about, But how we do over here, we're still peaceful. it's still, you know, a laid back conversation type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I may iterate that. You know, I don't want to be on no childish stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what I do. I'm sorry, that ain't what I do. People can think what they want to about me. It's okay. I love you too. All right. I'm not doing all that, man. You know, it's real stuff going on. But I just want to know, you know, how do the next person feel about the fact that you can sit up here and drop all this coke in the hood and it be okay, and we don't supposed to feel no kind of way or get nothing from it. That's crazy. All right, man. I'll just drop the link. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of time for my family to come back, man. You know, my kids went out to see my father-in-law, who he's back home. So I thank y'all for y'all prayers. You know what I'm saying? For my father-in-law, he hasn't been really doing too good. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I thank all y'all for your prayers, as I did ask people to pray, and I know they did, as it is change. You know, and I just thank y'all, man, for anybody out there that looked out. But they still, we get nothing for that, right? And you got to understand, a lot of times with what's going on with our own community, we coming from that situation of it being broke up and being, you know what I'm saying, I guess you could say, like, experimented on, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like we was experimenting on, are we throwing this out here to see what happens, you know? And I feel like in the process of all that, a whole lot of stuff that went wrong with the hood. But like I always say, I still don't understand why we have filthy rich people that came from the hood, right? That don't get back to the hood, basically. Those that don't get back to the hood that they came from. That's that Barry White, man. That's that new Barry White, bro. That Barry White vape, man. Make sure y'all get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sponsoring all kind of stuff. When you come here, I'm Mr. Promotion. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of it? I don't know if they got them out there with y'all at. You know what I'm saying? But Twice Baked Vapes, Twice Baked Vapes is very nice. Y'all should try them out, man. For real. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with this Barry White. Right, Big Kane. Right, right. So what I'm saying is, with all of that put together, we got to understand that we have to help rebuild ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We have to help the next person. If you sitting back and talking down on the next person and you can do something better, right? I feel you, Big K. I mean, you can't do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should try to help out the next person, man, rather than sit back and live in hate or live in negativity. Like, I hate when I wake up, or like I said, the first time I talk to somebody, it's something negative. Not unless it really had to happen and something negative really happened in your life. Like, everything ain't gonna be positive. But if things ain't really that bad, but you want to start out with everything negative that happened in your life, or everything that happened negative to you that day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you at least, say something nice or something. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But you got your times where, yeah, things is gonna happen. But sometimes it's like all the time. And it be like, I'll be like, man, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of had an incident, earlier. That was just like it was just like I woke up like bam to like what? Why? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta sit back, breathe. You know, you can't you can't really say too much when you mad, man, because you gotta sit back and think about it. Because sometimes you speak when you mad, you'll say stuff that you didn't mean to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like I said, I just try not to talk mad because I don't want to go off on nobody and this and that for what purpose is it serve? Me personally, I feel like if I'm getting to that point, it has to be a reason. It has to be a reason. Not just doing it on GP or just to be doing it, man. That's not me. Hold on. Let me send one more link out. My bad. I had to send one out to my YouTube mom. Well, to my other mom. Oh, for real? Don't you put the sauce on it? Don't you put the peppers on the noodle? You don't put the peppers on the noodle? Oh, you missed the first part. No, I started out with talking about a case that happened in 1987 where two kids got hit on the railroad track and they supposed to be in high off a lot of joints and the track supposed to have ran them over, but when they did the autopsy and stuff, they found out the kids was already dead. And what happened was the kids was out doing night hunting, that little what they call it spotting, where you shine the light on the animal's face and they're like, oh, and then somebody smoke them. Right? They was out there doing that, and I guess I heard another story where they were saying that the spot was getting messed with every now and then, so they were sending people out there to the spot so when nobody take nothing. Anyway, so I guess the boys probably went out there a couple of times and went out there and messed with it. Other people probably found out where it was and messed with it. Anyway, they had people out there checking it, and the kids went out that night, and the kids was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And the crooked cops at the time that was there, they killed the kids, and they put them on a track and made it look like, what I'm saying, the train hit them. But then they tried to cover it up, and the significance to that is this is when Bill Clinton was the governor of Arkansas. So Clinton actually had hands in when they were shipping all these drugs off to the black community. What up, Abe? Thanks for coming through. Right, you give me mommy, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was there in the beginning when they were shipping them drugs in and taking us, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about what we went through. You know what I'm saying? When the crack epidemic first hit, man. Like, how many of y'all can really think about life before crack hit? I mean, I'm just 37, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying anything about anybody that's older because I love older people. I want to get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see like 105. I would be like, I'm still here after 105 years. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to be at. So ain't nothing wrong with being older. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I'm only 35. So I don't remember too much of a life without crack. I think I kind of do, but it's just like I was just so young that, man, I can't really think about it. And that's sad. But, like my mama could think about a time before crack. My daddy, my oldest brother. But I can't. Right. Right, Big K. Oh, you said Miami. I already know. Right, mommy. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So when that touched down, this really changed a lot of stuff within our neighborhoods, man. A lot of stuff. So what I'm saying is we got to look at all the ball players in that. How can we look at all the ball players in that and say that any one of them is cool now because it's not in the front lines no more? because crack usage in the hood and crack selling in the hood and became so much of the norm that you don't even think about how the fuck did that start? How did that start? Who did it? You don't even think about that no more now. Now you just like, man, it's just here, right? It's just here now. Think about it, man. Clinton was around. He was one of them people. He was at one of them drop spots. He knew that was going on. He was the governor. You think he didn't know? You can go down there and talk to people. They had parties. They had cocaine parties, toga parties. You know what I'm saying? They just running around with sheets on. You know, having sex over here, doing coke over there. Man, that's what his mayor sting was. His man. I gotta look that up. Matter of fact, I need to drop a video because it's on man. I'm gonna put the link under my under this video. What I'm saying is Clinton used to get it in, man. Real talk. He was on some of this coke. He was on a lot of that coke that was coming through, right? But what I'm saying is, how do we forget about him now? How's he a good guy now? How is he the first black president now? There's people were saying that for the longest that Clinton was the first black president. I've heard that before in the black neighborhood before. And I said, what? He is not black. I said, well, he was close as we got. And they was willing to accept Clinton to be their first black president after this dude sat back and was letting all them drugs come in. Yeah, crack did just come out of nowhere. Right, mommy? You right. Right. They did. They did. Because they wouldn't get, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't want to give them time like that. You just go to juvenile for it. Yeah, they did. Let me see if I can get wrenches on this stream, y'all. I'm going to try, y'all. Oh, no, never mind. I can't do that shit. Oh, what am I doing? Stop. Okay, there we go. My bad. I can't do no wrenches on here. I'm going to have to do download stream mobile. And I'm going to go through stream mobile and have a wrench party. I might do that later on tonight. Started out because I'm gonna have to have two, one at night, one in the morning. I don't know who's gonna come at night, but I might do one at night too. But I'm just saying, you got to look at all these players here, man. Why would you sit back and be cool with that and let our neighborhoods get jacked up? You know what I'm saying? Why can we sit up here and say this dude care about us like that? How can you say that, man? You know, but this is the same dude that's running with Obama, right? This is the same dude that's been on the democratical kick for a long time, right? So how can we sit up here and say that the Democratical Party is even for the blacks? Who's to say that they not a part of the same agenda is? Because they is. But I'm just saying, like, for those that just rock with them like that, just think about it. Think about it. You got a lot of unsavory characters that's coming out, and they got unsavory characters on the other side. Like I said fuck both of them. That's why I don't do the politicianal thing. I can't because you'll be mad at me. So I just say off top, I ain't in it. I ain't fucking around. But in the next 4 years, I'm running for president. All right. My cousin is going to be vice president. We had this conversation at his house. If you've been watching my videos, I'm running for president in about 4 years. So shit, Kanye tried. I'm going to try too. Okay, Aim. Thank you, Aim. I was just talking about that earlier. He doing a whole lot better right now. I mean, not, just as best as he can because he's paralyzed from the waist down. Like it's real bad, man. It's real bad. I just pray that he ain't got to be in pain. You know what I'm saying? But it's real bad. But he kicking it with his grandbabies right now. So But thank you, A. Thank you. Right, mommy. Right. You want to come up, phenomenal mommy? You can. I dropped the link, didn't I? There you go. I dropped the link if you want to come up. For real, all you gotta do is hit that link, come up. They're gonna say that you in the back. All I gotta do is let you up. Oh yeah, he gonna fight. Hey, he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? In real life, there was a fighter. You know what I'm saying? In real life, you know what I'm saying? The dude was never a punk. I don't think you might not need a cam though. You can just try it on that one and see what it do. But I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, that was for real, B. Well, B. I grew up in the hood, and this was all I seen, man. Like, I mean, it got to a point where I knew a dude that was like 14 or 15, and he was a full blown crackhead. 14 or 15, full blown crackhead, full blown. And I didn't even know until I knew. And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, you ain't even out of school yet. You already a crackhead. Like a bona fide crackhead. Like, I was like, I didn't even know that dude smoked that much crack. Until I actually, because I mean, at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was like 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? I was young myself. So I know I didn't smoke it. You know what I'm saying? I was in my own apartment and shit. I'm getting high, drunk, you know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at females. I was single, you know. And it was like the little homie. You know what I'm saying? He come around every now and then. He always had cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I might get a bum a cigarette from him or something. You know what I'm saying? But when I found that he smoked crack, I was like, damn. And he smoked how much? And then it was like as I started actually paying attention to stuff I was seeing, you know what I'm saying? He'd come around more, maybe more, you know what I'm saying? I could just look and be like, damn, he is on crack. And it was crazy. And the dude was young as hell. Like, this was the youngest person I ever seen to ever touch that shit. And I was like, wow, that is sad. That is sad. You know, I tried to talk to him, but he wasn't listening to me. Right, Aim. Right. I mean, me personally, I don't see no reason in doing something that's gonna break you down like that. You know? I'm never a big fan of any substance, drug, or anything, liquor. I don't care what it is. If you're doing something that's breaking your body down and breaking you down, and you know, just breaking your face out, like there's something you probably don't need to be doing. I'm sorry if the side effects is all that. Leave that alone, man. Leave that alone. If you can't go without it, and you to the point where you just willing to sell it all, you be like, you want to eat or get this drug? You be like, well, I get that drug. You might need to evaluate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude, man. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to put, you know, my livelihood of eating and my children's livelihood of eating to get some weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. I ain't going to go sell all this stuff and do that. No, man. That's crazy. But for that high power stuff, people would do that in some. Not even just that. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here selling kids to get that next hit. Right, eh? Right, eh? I feel you. I mean, right now it was liquor when I was younger. I drink more beers now, but I try not to drink that much. But I do drink. You know what I'm saying? I get on here and y'all see me drink, but that don't mean just all day, every day. I just drink. I don't drink that much. You know what I'm saying? But in my younger days, man, we had a bottle every day. The daily mission was to get some drink, get drunk. That was what was going on every day. Literally, like every day, drunk, high. You know what I'm saying? He was kicking it on the block. He was on the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the block with the homies. We had to stand around the homies' house. We in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? Out there chilling, man. Motherfuckers drinking, smoking. We right there at kicking it. Like, man, wish you would come through here right now. It was like one of the movies where you got the group of dudes out there and you gotta pass by. Oh, that's Shawty, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But we ain't just harass people, but I'm just saying. I mean, just from what we look like, people that want to come around that. I mean, walk that way. You know what I'm saying? Like we in a little circle. It's one way in, one way out. You know what I'm saying? We on this side of the circle, so if you come this way, you might not want to hit that loop. You like, let me just turn around right here and go around. Like we had them type thing. Oh, for real, B? Oh well, I don't know. I'm not speaking about none of that bad though. I'm not talking about none of that bad. You know. But that's a lot of stuff that I know stuff about. Though, B. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it really changed the ball game. And so what that is saying, you know what I'm saying, is that's just something that need to be evaluated. I'm waiting to see if Phenomenal Mommy gonna come up there. You know what I'm saying? But what like I said, where we at now is same. It's a whole lot of the same old thing. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of the same old thing right now. Oh, hold up. Let me plug up these headphones. Yeah, Phenomenal Mommy in the building. Oh, hold up. What happened? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey King,
how you doing?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm getting
So
a feedback though. I don't know why.
I don't hear nothing. Is the your YouTube paused?
What's supposed to be on pause?
Your YouTube where you listening to on the regular YouTube? Not through this service. Keep that on. But if you're
Oh,
listening on the
okay. I got it.
YouTube,
Okay.
right?
Got it. I think.
That should help it out.
Okay. I got it.
Yep. Yep.
I'm there
Okay.
now.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hi everyone, sweet souls.
So did you hear anything about that case though?
This is my first time hearing about it. And and
Yeah,
and it's years old. It's my first time hearing about it.
it
And that's
is.
some crazy shit. You know,
That was in '87.
I did hear about like all the suspicious deaths while the Clintons were in office. But maybe that was just the time I started paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that goes into when he was the governor. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like them same people went with him. So when he became
Mhm.
president, them same people that was at parties and was doing these drugs and pushing
Mhm.
them, they all was there with him. So yeah,
All in
of course.
cahoots.
Yeah, so of course he's still doing the same stuff and kept getting
And
caught up. So he had to take people out.
that's why I be telling people all the time, watch what people do. Bump what they say. Watch what people do. Because what they say is always, watch what people do until they say, this is what I do. Then you pay attention to what they're saying because you got
Hmm.
to hold them accountable. You got to hold them accountable to what they're saying. you know.
Right.
But
And
watch what people do.
that's what I be telling people all the time. Like it's not what you say or how you say you feel, but it's what you show.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just what you say, because people say whatever they want to say. And then
Hmm.
I'll be like, well, how can you say that and then act like this? And I'm like, I don't understand. That don't even add
Hmm.
up. They make the same things.
Because people
So
always
it's not,
tell you. Excuse me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, it's like it's not what you say, it's how you act. I
Hmm.
mean, you know,
Because people always come. That's what you got to always keep in mind. People always come with a motive. What's the motive? Why are you trying to be my friend? Why are you trying to
right,
get in my circle? You know what I'm saying? And I
right,
side eye people like that. Why are you trying to get close? You know?
right.
So
That's what I'm saying.
why are you trying to know everything I'm doing? You know, you got to side eye stuff like that because people will only tell you what they want you to know, and they always want to tell you what they think you want to hear.
Exactly, exactly. That is how it goes. So I mean, at the end of the day, you have to watch you. You
Hmm.
can't put it on the next person to watch you for you.
Hmm.
You got to do it.
You got
So
to do it.
you got to do
You
it.
you are your savior.
Real talk. So you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying. Sometimes people just, like I don't know. It's like, but to get back on the drug thing, it's like, how do we not talk about how they put coke into our neighborhoods, and it's nothing about that? Like, that's not a problem? Like, like it's crazy that we know basically how it's put in there. How do we not know how it's still there?
It is still there. And it even goes deeper than the neighborhoods. It's in your food. This is what gets you addicted to fast food. It's in your
It,
food. They put
uh,
addicting drugs in your food. Don't ever think that's not possible.
right. So that's why when they just test people for having coke, a lot of times people will test for coke, and you
A
be
lot of
like,
times right, and a lot of times it's not because you just ate some poppy seeds. You know what I'm saying? But
from what
yeah,
they say.
right. Yeah, they put the stuff in your food. I mean, it was revealed years ago they was putting it in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep
And
get
then
you addicted so you keep coming back. Everything is a drug. Media is a drug. Shit.
that is
Keep
true.
you keep you distracted. Keep you off
Hmm.
balance. Keep your DNA fucked up. Keep you off balance. So yeah.
On me, that's
Oh God.
crazy.
Oh God. You're right.
So
I
how
love
many deaths was it during his presidency though?
um I really don't know. I just remember people of their staff was coming up. They was ending out the blue, coming up dead. This one and that one, and it was always some suicide or some accident. That's bullshit because they're all tied to you.
Mm,
This when
mm,
shit was starting to really come out about the Clintons, and this is how they shut that shit down. Get rid of these
right,
people. Get rid of these people because they know too much.
right. So you remember when they was talking about all those scientists that supposed to
Hmm.
have died, like
Hmm.
they supposed to
That's
have
what I'm
killed
talking about.
themselves and shit
That's
like
what I'm
that,
talking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
and then you look at what's going on right now with that Cavassier thing, which we know what that is. Dealing with that thing, it's like they took them out so that they wouldn't say nothing about what they was gonna do with this Cavassier thing, and how people out here scaring everybody, because they probably would have came out and been like, "Look, it's not even at that point. Like
Hmm.
right now, y'all taking it to a whole nother level where y'all didn't do this for all of the real things that was going on. Like you had like other kind of flus that was out there that was they was deadly. They really was taking people out like that. But it's like with this, you got to juice up numbers and just say, oh, they got it, they got it, they got it, they got it, to make it seem like it's the worst thing in the world because it's not really taking people out like that. It's taking out the regular people that it would with a regular flu or something, but they want to make it look like it's super flu. Like this
Mm-hmm.
mug is just people just walking around, walking dead. Oh, I'm dead. But it ain't happening
Mm-hmm.
like that. But they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get to that point. So since they can't get it there actually, they juice the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And the
And
more
it's
they
on.
juice numbers, oh go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
It's the majority of the world is still asleep. You know, they all up in this in the media and they're buying into the narrative. They're buying into the narrative.
Right. So it's like
That
they don't even have to actually really do it or even kill them many people. All they have to do is just tell you they
mm-hmm.
did it and killed them many people. And you scare people to the point where they would hurt themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Americans is doing. With you
Mm-hmm.
cutting out this job and cutting out this money, y'all really hurting y'allself because in the long run, by next year, your economy is gonna be fucked.
And the economy basically is based on debt. People, r- rich people gain their money off debt alone. There's no such thing as a shortage of money when you make it, when you can print it. There's no such thing as a
Right,
shortage. That is in fucking possible.
right,
And people
right,
buying into the narrative, there's a shortage of money. You can print it.
right.
What, all of a sudden y'all want to get worried about the fucking trees? All of a sudden?
Uh, well, see, they get it from the Federal Reserve, so they're getting it at dollars at interest. So the Federal Reserve is printing it, even though they free to print it, but they still charging America blah 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 to get this paper.
Mm-hmm.
The paper. It's like this is crazy. So you telling me
And
y'all couldn't do that and be like, motherfucker, this is our money?
it's a whole
Because
ghost, it's a ghost entity by itself. And the people that are asleep have bought into the narrative of the American dream, which is a commercial. It's a commercial. The American dream is a commercial. But they bought into this idea of this American dream, and that they have to be a slave all their life to get what they want. By the time they retire, you notice that when people retire after busting their ass all their life, they kind of shrivel up and die.
yeah, yep, it is crazy. It's like they know when you just start getting that money that you didn't work really hard for. Now it's time to kill your ass. But you get more
And
doctor visits.
they
They
know
shooting you up with
that's,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, you don't work your whole life. Now that it's time for you to enjoy your fruits, you can't even have that either. You
Right,
can't even
right.
have that either.
It's set
Man.
up.
Mm-hmm.
It's set up. And like I said, at the end of the day, man, that's why I keep saying I get mad at those that do get rich that come from the hood that just feel like we just gonna go out for ours, which is good. You did make the money. I ain't mad at you for it. But what I'm saying is this: you can't then turn around and get mad at people for not wanting to be in the hood when the hood ain't really bringing no kind of, what I'm saying, positivity to them or really helping out anything because it's still the same way it was when you left, and now you're a millionaire and you can't give nothing back. I ain't talking about bikes. I ain't talking about shoes. I ain't talking about balls. I'm talking about getting the education, help to build some of these houses, make affordable houses, bring some jobs there. We need money. Don't just give me fish, teach me how to fish. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But you
Exactly.
don't do what actually needs to be done to educate
Exactly.
your people to get to that point to where they like the suburbs.
Exactly. And then when you get to the point of thinking, oh, that's the perfect thing to do, let me educate these people how to do that. Now I want to charge you to get the education. And that's really fucked up. That's fucked
Right,
up.
right. And see, though, sometimes they do, and I be look, and I don't like to say this, but a lot of times with the pro-black movement that they do get, it's a lot of people that will sit back and will sell you books all day long about how we can do this and do that, and they don't really care about doing none of that. They just wanted your money.
They just want to sell their book. Yeah.
Yes, at the end of the day, and some of them
That's
take a
why.
lot out the Bible, and I'll be like, you don't believe in the Bible, but half your stuff comes from the Bible, literally.
That's why I have my YouTube channel, and that's why I will never commercialize on my YouTube channel because the information is free for everyone.
Right, right. And that's
Whoever
how I did
has
from day one.
whoever, and it's a win-win situation the way I see it. Whoever has an ear will hear. And the demons that come to my channel, if they even try any of my freaking techniques, it's going to lead them right back to God and they must submit. So it's a win-win regardless for everybody.
Right, right, right. That's the way you got to do it. You is right. You is right. Because I mean, it's at a point now where, like I said, if you don't get that, at least there is something going on right now. You probably won't never get it in life. Like you at this point, you should be that close. I mean, I feel like even 20-some-year-old people is that close.
Especially right
Kids is
now.
that close.
Yeah, especially right now with them attempting to collapse the economy because they are only collapsing our economy.
Right,
The
right, right,
people, they're not collapsing their economy
right.
at
That's why I
all.
told people, I said this right here is gonna be a change to life as you know it.
Yes,
Life didn't change, but life
and
as
the
you know it changed.
and the change should be you changing the fucking narrative and start branding yourself and start building yourself. Right now is the perfect time to do it. The perfect
Hmm.
time. Do you. Be you. I understand you was talking about, getting healthy. A lot of people talk about being healthy and stuff like that. And I am all for it. And there are certain vices that people have. And I'm just going to say this because people are judgmental. There are certain vices that people have. And I smoke cigarettes. I mean, I do my
Hmm.
medicine too, but I smoke cigarettes. Why I enjoy smoking cigarettes. And I think when it comes to if you're in if you're conflicted within your spirit, then those are the things that are conflicting you are the things that you need to get rid of. The things that are conflicting you, you know.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I feel the same way about herb
You know,
though, to
I
be real with
yeah,
you.
I
But
mean, I know some people that are exactly. I'll put it this way: they have won the freaking race, and they still may smoke or they may drink or what. You know what I'm saying? They
right,
still do that. It's not about judging the person. Don't kill the messenger. Receive the messages. You
right,
know?
right. Well, see, me with smoking though, I'm trying to stop because like my stomach I hurt sometimes when I smoke a cigarette. So I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I don't. That's telling me I need to stop. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step away. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel too. I'm be feeling good smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
But I
you
be.
you gonna tell you exactly what you need. You gonna
Hmm.
tell you, not anybody
Right,
else.
right. And like I said, since I got this card and I can walk in any shop and
I gotta
get
get
any
one.
kind of herb I want. Oh,
I
man, I
gotta
go in
get
there and
one.
they show you love. It's like you go in there and get some. I might go to new places to get some just so I get see what y'all gonna get me. What y'all gonna get me? They throw you a blunt,
Mm-hmm.
throw you a pre roll. Like man. So due to the fact that even if I get pulled over with it, I ain't going to jail. Due to the fact that
Exactly.
I'm good on that whole point, man,
And
I
gr- and
get it.
and 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 honestly, now you still can grow your own. So
Oh, yep, and I can grow it. That too. That too.
I
I
ha-
forgot
I
about that.
there's a friend of mine. I go visit one of the dearest friends in my life, and his next door neighbor, his entire backyard is it. You know what I'm saying? It's like whoa, the entire backyard. It's like wow. And he is the neighbor, my friends. The neighbor is my friend's supplier.
Mm-mm.
the caretaker. He's my friend's caretaker, so he has the cards and all this other stuff too. It's like, whoa. But he finally got my friend to start growing in his own backyard. So he's growing like four. I think you're allowed up to 4 plants here in Michigan.
Yeah.
So he's growing his 4 plants. And I'm like, ooh, this is what I need to do.
Yeah, I think we can have like 2 of them down here. I think it might be 2 or 3, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll probably grow like 1, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. But I still got the possibility.
it's
You
only
know.
one person. Well, it's a lot of people here that I know with cars, but only few of them actually really go to the dispensary. So when they do go to the dispensary, it's like, please pick up something for this particular pain for me. And they'll at
Right.
least do that, because I'm not willing to try any and everything. I need what I need for what I need it for.
Right.
I'm not smoking because I want to just get high or, I'll put it this way. If you and I were smoking, I would have to smoke twice as much as you to get where you would be, because the as much as you would smoke, that's the part that's going to handle the sensations, the pain sensations. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But in order for me to get to a level of being elevated high, yeah, I would have to smoke twice as much. So when I do sit here and smoke, I'm not high. I don't get high.
So how long have they had shops out there where
How
you
long
at?
what?
How
How
long have
long?
they had shops?
Uh when I first left Michigan, that was 2014. I think it was 2013, or I think it was
Mm,
2013, maybe 2012.
mm,
2013 for sure, because I left here in 2014 and the dispensaries were already open.
mm.
So, and of
See,
course, they were still trying to shut them down, with um, damn, what do you call them? Ordinances, or federal, between city and federal shit, that type of stuff.
hmm
But they
yeah,
prevailed. It was
for
all
some
about
reason,
it was just all about the federal getting control of the dispensaries for the money. That's all it
right,
was.
right, right, right. You already know that they got to get that bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I think we got more dispensaries than everybody in the United States in
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma. Because we
That's
got one like literally, I'm not playing. I say like every block you can find a dispensary. Like,
like a liquor store.
yes, I
Right.
promise you. And
Mm-hmm.
some of them beside the liquor store. I got one right up here by the 7-Eleven I go to all the time. Go right next door. He got it all laid out.
I'm
I'm
out
like, that's
now.
crazy.
Shit. I think I'm
Man,
I think I'm on my last little bit of, and I be trying to save it at, until my worst moments. Then it's like, okay, I need some relief.
right.
But one thing I just don't ever want to do is go back to pain meds. I was on pain meds for years, years. My pain started when I was I've always had back pain, but I can say I thought it was normal for everybody, because I've
Mm,
always had it for as young as I can remember. So I thought it was a normal thing for everybody. But it's
mm,
really started getting bad by the time I was 14.
mm.
That's when it started getting bad, and it got worse with each year. It got worse and worse and worse. And the pain meds started around 22, and that's when I walked off my job because I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? The
Right,
pain was so intense that I'm like, I can't do this shit no more. Fuck that. I only got one back, so, but that's when I
right.
started the pain meds. And then it was a series of trying different pain meds. But by the time I got to 30, that's when the Vicodin hit. I was on Vicodin, and I was on some strong. Vicodin, strong shit. I'll
I
put it this
believe you
way:
because that back
my
ain't nothing to play with.
yeah, my Vicodin will make you higher than you smoking your weed. That's what it would do to you. It didn't do that shit to me. I never got high off of it. It just helped my pain. Is that you?
Yeah, that was that was
Oh,
me.
okay.
That was me.
Like,
Hold on
where
real
that
quick.
sound coming
Hold on real
from?
quick.
Oh, well, for the people that's listening, if y'all still on here, um, I was on the Vicodin for years. That's like 3 times a day on a very strong dose. And that's what kept me working in order to keep my medical, in order to keep getting the pain meds so I could keep fucking working. So it was a vicious cycle, a vicious, vicious cycle. And my mind stayed cloudy and I remained a sheep.
Yeah, that like I said, this is what I got left for my what is it? Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles on me. I
Shit, I
still got
got
that
this. I'm
like
about to
last
put it in
week.
a little one hitter.
It worked though. It worked. It worked. What up, Big Kane? You back in the building? My bad, y'all. I'm over trying to handle something real quick on me. But shouts out to everybody for coming through. Phenomenal Mommy is on the panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a link down there in a minute. So y'all can go ahead and hit that bell. Y'all already know. Informational conversation. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? None of that boo boo. Y'all know what it is. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Come on,
But I
come on.
mean, me personally, like I like I got the card, but like I do really got my own personal problems. Like I don't just get it just to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like it really helps me out with a lot of shit that I go through. Like I got a bad back. Like it ain't like that though, cause I like the little pains I got is bad. So you describe
Mm-hmm.
yours, I'm like, ooh, like people don't understand how the back, man, that stops a lot of
It
stuff that you
stops
want to do.
everything. It stops everything. And the
Your
crazy
head can hurt
thing,
because your back hurt.
yeah, the crazy thing is like I had to constantly go to the pain clinic and things like that. But one thing they always asked me was uh, if I lose, like if I piss on myself or shit on myself, and people don't realize that all the nerves in your back controls everything, and when your back gets fucked up, everything is fucked up.
On
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
You
There's
might not want to
places.
get up and
It's a
everything.
man. It's a trip. It's places on my body that if I touch it here, I feel it way over here. Nerves. It's the nerve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when your back and them discs and nerves, yeah, crazy. But hey, this is the avatar I got. It's it's people that don't have limbs. It's people that's starving in the world. It's people, and that's what honestly keeps me afloat because I think of how blessed I truly am. I'm dealing with just this, you know,
That is true. That is true. Like it could be 10 times worse.
always.
Like to be real with you, I feel like it kind of keeps me grounded in life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Is understanding the fact that you got one life. things are bad sometimes. Sometimes it gets on your nerves, but you got one life. You got to try to make it better and do something better. You can dwell, you can dwell in the problem, but try to come with a solution. If it's your life, distinguish why you feeling a certain way. Distinguish why things is going a certain way that you don't want it to go. Change it. Don't talk about it. Change it.
We create our own victims. We make ourselves a victim. It's how we view ourselves. You know,
Right.
if you want to take on the world and all the opinions of everyone else for you to believe that all these opinions are you, then you just created a victim.
Right. 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 Real talk. So
We
sometimes in life, if you put more focus into what you need to do instead of what anybody else is doing or need to do, then things may go a little bit better for the situations that you're trying to make happen.
Mhm.
And that's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. And the spirit being religiously, the Bible tells you be fruitful and multiply. That's your job. Be fruitful and multiply. Drop your seeds. Drop
mhm,
it's up to that. Is wherever you drop your seeds, it's up to that individual to water them. That's their responsibility, not yours. You
mhm.
can't save everybody. It's not you're not obligated to save anybody.
Right, right. You can try, but it's yeah,
You're not
yeah.
obligated to do that. You're not.
You're right. And if
You're the
everybody
only
just took care of theirs, you wouldn't have nobody without.
all you
You
can
know what I'm
do
saying?
is drop your seeds and keep it moving.
Right,
Keep
right.
it. That's why I love that. Look, keep it
Oh
moving,
me, it's the jam
regardless.
too.
Keep
Yeah,
it
you got
moving.
to.
Don't
You
get
got to.
stagnated. Don't get caught up and stagnated.
Mm-mm,
That's why
mm-mm.
people feel the pain that they do throughout their life because they get caught up and they stagnate themselves. Y'all, every life is moving and y'all got caught up.
Right, right,
You
right.
make
Oh
yourself a
me.
victim, and it's all interpretation, it's all perspective, it's all a person's perspective. I'm not saying horrible shit don't happen. Of course you're
Right,
horrible, but we have no control over what's going to happen.
right. Sometimes we put ourselves in predicaments when
We
something
have to,
fucked up to
yeah,
happen.
we got to control how either we're going to respond or we're going to react. There's a big difference in that.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah, that do make sense. Because I mean, it's a lot of times where shit do happen, but sometimes if you evaluate every element that went down with you being at that point, going through what you went through, you could have did something totally different. You could have
Mm-hmm.
did something different.
Mm-hmm.
So in that
Mm-hmm.
lineup, somewhere you put yourself in the line of fire for some
Mm-hmm.
dumb shit to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
that's
then when you
why
get
that's
what could
why
have happened,
Yeah, that's why everybody remember everybody at one point. Everybody, especially the people that's in our circle on YouTube. You remember at one point on YouTube, everybody kept saying, "Get out of your fucking emotions.
uh,
Get out of your emotions." That was the first step to y'all need to listen to the message. See, the media, the Matrix is pumping out the narrative,
uh,
and they want you to react to it. And that's what
uh,
people are doing. They in their emotions and they're reacting to it. No, you gotta sit back and ponder and analyze shit so you can respond to it. It's a difference.
right,
It's a
right.
difference.
They got them thinking with their reptilian brain. That's really what's going on. You think
And
it's
you're
survival.
right, but I mean, it still is survival because you come first.
Yeah,
Your response, your number one benefitter is yourself.
right, right.
So always keep
I'm
it
talking about like
positive.
end of the day. type of survival. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Mm-hmm.
scaring you. You know what I'm saying? So while they
Mm-hmm.
scaring you, manipulating your brain, you really ain't thinking like you're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be thinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to block that out because you believe that.
The Matrix.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, if you believe it, shit, I can't tell you it ain't real. You gonna
Right.
believe it?
Can't compete with how people think.
Uh-uh.
That's why the Bible says when you argue with one fool, then there are two. Because you can't
Right.
compete with how people think. So
You
why
can't.
even that's why I don't even debate people. I don't.
Oh man.
I drop seeds. You want to come back and debate. I'm not looking for that. You believe already what you believe. I'm not trying to change that. I just dropped the seed
Right.
and I
Right.
keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. But
I
see,
keep
that's
it
what I tell
moving.
people about coming up here. It just be like, you might not agree with what I say, but it's not about who agrees with what. You can tell your opinion too. I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Hmm.
Like it ain't that serious. That's what you believe. Okay,
Right.
you don't have to listen to me. I'm just
Taking shit
like you
personal.
said, right. I'm just telling you what I believe. And you tell me what you believe and just let it go. Like it ain't gotta be oh fuck you. Like damn that fuck
Right.
you.
Right.
Like
People take
that's crazy.
everything. People take everything personally.
Yeah,
Everything
you can't.
personally.
You
You ain't
can't.
about to come up and destroy or attempt to destroy my peace. You can't do that. You can't move me, is what I'm saying. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's crazy. So as a person, you got to get to that point, man, to where some of this stuff you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. That's the best way to sort of tell you, man.
Yeah.
You got to know when to
Choose
hold them and know when to fold
choose your battles wisely.
them. Man, you got to sometimes, man, because
Hmm.
sometimes it's like I could do this, but then when I do that, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, that's gonna happen. So be like, nah, I'm good, man.
Hmm.
I'm good.
Hmm.
On me, like paying rent, I could have went in there and said some great stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, just let my wife go do it. I'm just, it ain't that serious, But sometimes people be messing up with money and everything else. But it is what it is. Just try to stay humble about some stuff. Pray to God and just let stuff fall in the right ways. You know what I'm saying? And understand once you mad and get it there. I try to just stay away from negativity. Just like the
Hmm.
same thing I've been doing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like if it's negative, I'm good. And come
Hmm.
over here, you ain't getting negativity. You're gonna get us talking about things. You're gonna get a lot of Jews. You're gonna get a lot of facts. You're gonna get a lot of stuff where you're gonna look it up and be like, damn,
Hmm.
that's what the mayor was talking about. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Now you see what I was
Hmm.
saying. It ain't
Hmm.
about me, it's about the message, man. You ain't gotta like
Hmm.
me. Matter of fact, look it up to
Hmm.
debunk me. If you don't like me, look it up. Be like, he said that. I'm gonna look it up and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong then.
Hmm.
Go look it up, and you'll be like, yes, that he was the governor that was wrapped around, and it's still mysterious to this day. You know what I'm saying? They still don't want to give you the facts on that because that was during his reign, and a whole lot of stuff happened too. A whole lot of people died. It, this was the '80s. You know what I'm saying? Crack was
Yeah.
popping. I just
Oh
lived in
yeah.
that lifetime, so I understand what we went through when it did hit the streets. I
Yeah.
never understood the other part.
How old
I'm
were you in
I'm
your
37,
Oh, okay.
so I was born in '83. So
I was born in 67.
mm,
I was born in the
was
year of the riots. Go figure.
mm, all right. So yeah, you do know a time? Yeah, yeah, that's '60s. So
67.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, so like okay, so '70s. Yeah, yeah, it's like the flower power year.
Yeah.
The
70s, 80s.
baby
My,
boomers.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
We had the very first video games, very first computers, you
mm-hmm.
know. We had all that stuff. I guess they called us Generation X, I guess. We had everything changed in our and it still is. Everything is still changing in my generation. And I love it
Mm-hmm.
actually. I love it because I can see everything that was foretold manifesting right in front of my eyes. I can
Right.
see it clearly. I can see it. And I'm
Right.
joyful. I'm joyful. because I know the end result. That's why
Right.
guys say, don't worry. Don't ever worry. Be still.
Right. Right. And it's bad for your body to be worried. Like that's not the
Yeah.
emotion we supposed to be having.
When
You know what I'm
when you
saying?
work when you worry, you are in realize that you're in the matrix
Right.
because you're worrying. What are you worried about? Your brain will
Right.
tell you, your mind will tell you any damn thing.
Hmm. And if you're worried about something that you're doing or did, then you need to stop doing it. You shouldn't have did it. It's on me, because like yeah, sometimes somebody sneak up on you, be like and my mom used to always tell me, "Well, quit doing something you ain't supposed to be doing." I be like, I didn't do that, bro. I was like, yeah, you did. You did something. That's why you sitting up there scared when they came around the corner.
It's your paranoid ass.
You been
The
told on
crazy,
yourself and everything.
what's really crazy is since you're talking about that, the only thing besides fornication, the only thing I really did knowingly that I wasn't supposed to do was steal food. I was a thief, but I stole food because we had none.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it was survival for me. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, you know how with peer pressure, you know, people talk you into doing shit. And I
Uh-huh.
never did the shit because I always felt eyes on me. I always
Right.
felt that. Ain't shit done in secret. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Now, even when
Mhm.
you by yourself, ain't nothing, but
It still ain't.
I always felt eyes on me the way the world is coming to now. There's going to be cameras every fucking where.
Uh-huh.
And it's like I
Uh-huh.
already felt that feeling then. And that prevented me from even falling into peer pressure. You know,
Right.
you should try this drug. You should, no, thank you. No, thank you.
That is true. Like I wasn't the biggest. Just try something. Like I'm good. I don't
Yeah,
really
I'm
try that
good.
like that.
I stick with what I know. You know what I'm saying? Stick with what I know. I don't need
Right.
to I don't need to try that. I stick with what I know. Oh, you'll
Yeah.
find this high. I don't need to get higher. No.
Right.
You
Right. I
know?
be telling people that sometimes too. Be like, yeah, I know that it get higher, but I don't. I'm just stay with what I'm doing. I'm good with what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I don't want to step up and do that. Like that's a step up I don't want to go to.
And one positive thing too, I can add to this lockdown of the world is, you spending time with family, right? But you're also realizing, because I've always told my daughter this, like, she'll go out, she'll drink, and there are times where she overdid it, you know. And it's like, why? I that happened to me twice. Happened to me once with people. The second time the second time I got drunk, it really didn't hit me until I got in my car and was driving home. But the first time I got drunk, I was younger and I was at a neighborhood park, you know. But other than that, I would tell my daughter, don't go out and get drunk. You get drunk at home or you get drunk at family's house. You get drunk in a place that if you do pass out, you're going to be taken care of. You're not going to be
Right.
taken advantage of. You're not going to end up in somebody's fucking house on their living room floor in a fetal position and not know where the fuck you at when you wake up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, and that's the beauty about this lockdown. Because now she see, yeah, all this money I done saved, I ain't out buying drinks. I'm chilling at home. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to drive nowhere. I can
Right.
fully enjoy myself and not worry about a thing. Now she see. And it should change. This should change. It has changed life as we know it. There are a lot of people still going out there thinking life is the same, but it's
No,
not. Did you see the
it's
Black
not
Mirror? Did you see the Black Mirror
the
on
Black
Netflix?
Mirror.
Black Mirror on Netflix.
No, I didn't.
Bro. Y'all
I
gotta
gotta.
watch that.
You said Black Mirror.
Black Mirror on Netflix.
Uh,
There's a episode, I think it's season 3 or season 4. I really can't remember. But it's like the first episode, I think. And it's about the social credit that's going on right now.
mm,
It's about the social credit. Fuck, ain't gonna be no more money. Ain't gonna be no more credit score. It's gonna be a social score.
right.
Everybody you encounter is gonna rate you the same
Mm,
way you rate your Uber
right.
or rate your experience. Everybody's gonna rate you, and this is already going on in China. And the Black Mirror episode foretold all of it. That's the trip about it.
Damn.
So
So
if
it's
that,
like at the end of the day, we move into a cashless society. Period.
yes, yes, everything is an app. Everything will be an app. Use your
Right.
phone to pay. Use whatever they put on you or in you to pay.
Right. Right. Right.
And
Because we.
your credit score will actually be your, I guess, your social character score. If everyone doesn't fucking like you, you're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to get this without what that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be
Right.
able to do things unless you get a high social credit score.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So it's gonna be all life is gonna be surrounded around digital,
Digital
likes,
every
not likes, advertisements. Like they can make money off of your name, period, basically. Like you say somebody's name on Google and their name will pop up and then the commercial will pop up before you even see their name. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
yeah, yeah. It's man, and it's a lot of stuff in that Black Mirror that they haven't even presented yet. But I'm telling you now, if the idea was there and that episode was made, I'm telling you now, it already exists.
Mm,
So watch Black Mirror. That shit already exists.
right.
You just
Black
don't
Mirror
know
is
it.
on Netflix.
Hmm. It's
Right.
all about technology. It's all about technology, but it also shows you the flip side of it.
Mm.
It's,
So
it's
do you think it's two Donald Trumps? Have you ever heard about that one?
um no. There's one Donald Trump, but there's also a fill-in. There's only one Donald Trump,
Uh,
but all rich people and celebrities always have a fill-in, and you gotta keep that in mind too, because they know at any given point they could be assassinated.
uh,
And if they were to be assassinated, especially in today's time, I mean, you can even think back to Kennedy. Everybody would know except them, right?
right, right. Yeah, Big Kane. Dick Gregory did say that. Dick Gregory said it. What the
Yeah, it's all
Ben Carson, whatever his name is.
any assassination is an inside job. Any
Right,
is an inside job.
right. I mean, me personally, like I said, yeah, I believe that it is. Like me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like you might have a twin or a clone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that might even be happening. But I feel like at the end of the
Well, you
day,
do.
I think he's more connected with the whole Back to the Future type of thing than the other thing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because his grandpa, like I didn't see, his grandpa was like one of the first people in the room when Nikola Tesla died. Nikola Tesla, those that don't know, was working on a whole lot of stuff. Who knows what he had in his personal archives that was there with him that he was guarding.
Right.
So he go, these are one of the first people there. You think they're gonna tell him, hey, now he was working on this time trap. No, he ain't gonna tell him. He gonna take it
He
off
c-
to the side. They got money.
he completed the time travel.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not in
Tesla
their hands.
completed. Yeah, he completed the
Right.
time travel, but I think he purposely somehow written it in code, because that's when they were trying to test it out with the Philadelphia experiment.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
when
then
they
the
were
different
testing it
period
out.
came
Like, did
back.
we get it right? Yeah.
Right. They
And
came
they
back inside the building
yeah,
and shit. I was like,
and they
damn.
found that they didn't get it right. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm quite sure by now they got that shit right.
Oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Like I said, before his presidency hit, they done already did that. They done already did that. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I feel like it's more some back through the future type thing where he went through and saw a lot of stuff, and that's how he was able to get to certain points. You
There
know what I'm
was
saying?
the crazy thing, since you're talking about that, because some people don't think that this is possible. Um, I was watching a TED talk, and to this day, I can't fucking find the video at all. So I think it was removed. But there was this lady talking. She was from CERN, and she was talking about CERN and why they're doing what they're doing. She also displayed pictures that were taken while they were running their tests. And the pictures were it was like a double exposure, if
Right.
that makes sense. It was
Uh-huh.
a picture of a yard, but the double exposure was the same yard, and it had other things in it, even a deck or some stairs or something that really wasn't there in the present time.
Right.
And she was showing these pictures that were taken while they were testing. I can't find that video nowhere.
See, you gonna make me get into this Mandela effect. And that right there, in my opinion,
Man,
is
you right.
what made the Mandela effect. In my opinion,
Right.
CERN did so. It was like some Back to the Future stuff. When I ain't say Back to the
Synchronicity.
Future, I'm gonna say more a butterfly effect.
Right.
Really tells you what they did. They went
Yeah.
back in time, tried to change some stuff, and they changed one thing, which flipped a whole lot of stuff, which changed a whole
Whole
lot of
lot.
stuff, and what we know of. Like the
Yes.
JFK case, that didn't change. Like it went from a 4-door to now he died in a 6-door car. You got two extra people that was there that wasn't there at first. So it's just like you got remnants of what it was before the Mandela effect. You got
Mm-hmm.
remnants of it in all different places. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, the Lucy show, apparently Ricky never said, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Apparently he never said that during the show, the whole show. In this timeline, he never
Right.
said that not once.
And
Even though
I've
I've
heard it.
heard him say that,
I've
that
watched
was
it.
his catchphrase. But
Yeah.
apparently he never said that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The Planet Peanut, not the Planet, the Monopoly dude. Apparently he used to have that thing over his eye. Apparently he never had that over his eye this whole time in this
And I know,
existence.
and I know he did. Like I said,
Curious George,
I can't be moved. Curious
right?
George was a fucking
Curious George
monkey.
didn't even
He
have a
was
tail. Apparently, they say he never had a tail,
Curious
and
George
I'm
was a
just like,
monkey, not a chimp. Curious George was a monkey, not a chimp.
right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. In my opinion, I think that was the causing of the Mandela effect. CERN
Yeah,
did something,
definitely. Yeah. And
and
that and mind you, CERN was not being built, it was being rebuilt. CERN was there, they were rebuilding it.
uh right. That's what I'm saying. Like your heart is in a different spot right now than where it used to be. It used to be on your, I forgot what side, left side,
It used to be on your yeah.
or your right
Now
side.
it's in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
like in
the
the
left.
middle
Now it's
now.
in the middle.
Right. And how did that change? And that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Mandela effect is real. Like it's countless
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You can put it in your computer right now and look it up, and you're gonna see all kind of stuff. Where I play, what was it? Jiffy.
Mm-hmm.
Jiffy used to be, I think, what was it? JIF.
No, 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 no. Jiffy was
Was
Jiffy
Jiffy
fucking
spelled out? Wasn't
Jiffy
Jiffy
is
spelled out? It was one of them two. It was either
no, no, no,
spelled
I'm
out
finna
or
tell
not
you.
spelled out. All right,
Jiffy
go ahead.
peanut butter was Jiffy
Jiffy
freaking
peanut butter.
peanut butter. It's Jiffy. Big
How's
time.
it
It was
spelled?
Jiffy. Jiffy. Then all of
Okay,
a
okay.
sudden they changed it
That's what
to
it was.
GIF, GIF.
Yep,
They changed it to
JIF.
GIF,
Right,
and then
right,
they claim now it never was Jiffy, and I clearly remember
right.
Jiffy.
It was
But
Jiffy.
you
Okay,
know
okay,
what?
okay.
The owner of Jiffy, the creator of Jiffy,
Right.
named it Jiffy because his horse was named Jiffy. That's how Jiffy got its name. He had a horse named Jiffy.
Mm,
So that's bullshit that it
mm.
never existed because I know it did. I know it did.
Right, right,
And when it came to them Berenstain Bears, I knew it was Berenstain or Berenstein, however you pronounce it. I knew it
right.
was that in the beginning because I asked my brother how to pronounce it. I would be able to pronounce Berenstain with no problem. But the
Right.
EIN or the IEN, I didn't know how to pronounce that. And my brother was like, it's Berenstein. That's what he called it. And I was like,
Mm.
oh, okay. So now I know. But I never would have asked him that question if it was originally Berenstain. That's easy.
So what are they saying it is now?
Berenstain, like a stain on a rug.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think we
And
thought
it's
it was
not.
Stein.
It's the Stein. And
Yeah.
it was Jan and Stan. Now it's Jan
Mm,
Stan, like it's just one person. No, it was Jan and Stan. It was two people.
right,
Right.
right. Okay. Do you remember the Ford sign? Did the Ford ever have a loop
No, it
in the
didn't.
F?
No,
Right. I thought I was tripping when I saw that. I was like, man, look, my daddy used to work, or he still work on cars. He a mechanic right now to this day. He can take a car apart, put it back together, code at it. Never taught me. I still love him though. Anyway,
I'm
I've
not sure
been saying,
about I'm not sure about like Kit Kat if it was a hyphen in it. I'm not sure about little
right, right,
tiny
right,
things like that. But I mean, an emblem, like, yeah, I remember
right,
exactly what the Ford looked like. I
right. They
remember
did it.
exactly what the Chevy looked like too, the Chevy sign. It wasn't always
Mm-hmm.
slanted. It wasn't always slanted.
Mm-mm.
It was
Mm-mm.
straight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and
That's what
people
I'm
make
saying.
a big deal about little things like that. Okay, yeah, you can change your emblem and you can also change your name. But don't fucking come back at the people that know this shit and act like we fucking crazy. That's where I got the problem. You can change whatever
Right,
you want to change, but don't act like people don't have, they trying to fuck up your reality
right. Like Ed McMahon never
to
worked for
keep
Publishing Clearinghouse.
bullshit, big
How did
fat
Ed
facts
McMahon
all
not
day.
work for Publishing Clearinghouse? I looked it up myself and it wasn't on there. And I said, you lying. I remember the joke was if somebody come to your house after 12, 1 o'clock, you be like, man, you better be Ed McMahon with a lot of motherfucking money knocking on my door this time of night.
I clearly
Oh,
remember
we
Ed McMahon with Publishers Clearinghouse.
Publishing Clearinghouse. He never
I
worked for them.
clearly remember that.
I said,
Yes.
y'all crazy, bro. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me he didn't work for them.
I
You
clearly
have
rem- I clearly remember that the Statue of Liberty was on Ellis Island. Now, mind you, I cannot say I saw it because I never personally went there.
I thought it was
But I
on Ellis
clearly
too.
remember learning that it was
Mm-hmm.
sitting on Ellis Island.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and all the words in the Bible don't change. I clearly remember lambskins, but now it's called bottles.
Right, right.
I
And you
clearly
know, so
remember lambskins because I had to ask, what are lambskins? I didn't know what they were.
right, right. That is true. Cuss words are starting to appear in the Bible, and I'll be like, wow.
The Matrix, the word Matrix
Right.
is in the Bible. All you got
Mm,
to do is look up when the word Matrix came into existence in the language, but it's in the Bible all of a sudden.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like they just flipped the switch, or they just pressed the button, and certain things just started happening. And I'm a type of person where I don't just like to just believe anything. Okay, I like comic books, science fiction. I did that, but I got to a point to where something really has to make sense for me to be like, man, that don't make sense. It has to make sense to not make sense. You know what I'm saying? It can't be just some more off the wall because I don't just believe off the wall. But when you look at this stuff, and I done looked it up myself, not just you telling me, I looked it up. And I know
Mm-hmm.
what I lived. I know my reality.
Mm-hmm.
For this to just change and this to happen to stuff that's in my house. I read the Bible out my house. I've been having that Bible. So how's my
Right.
Bible changed over here?
The
They didn't
the
touch my Bible.
lion shall lay with the lamb.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's crazy. That's what it is. And this
That's
was a
what
whole verse
that's
in
what it
my
used to
Bible
say.
change.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
my
everything.
Bible, I said this is crazy, and I've
Yeah.
been had this Bible
Yeah. And you know you read it how many times? The wolf shall lay
enough.
with the lamb. I mean,
Man, that
now
was a
it's the
part of
wolf.
sermons.
Nowadays it's the wolf shall lay with the lamb. Before it was the lion. The lion shall
Uh-huh,
lay with the lamb. Um,
uh-huh.
I meant to ask you something. Uh Dang. It'll come back. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, when things is changing right here where you at, like I mean, you had the I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but the Luke, I am your father. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this has been a phrase that's been used by every fucking body, Simpsons, everybody. So you mean to
Mm-hmm.
tell me that was never said? That was
Mm-hmm.
never said, apparently. Matter of fact,
Right.
even the dude that said it even said that he said
Even
it.
said it. Right.
And now y'all put out this stuff and say, oh, it never happened. And then you can go to other
Oh,
people's stuff and they
this
don't
is
say it
it.
on their stuff too.
This is it. When you guys look up something, when you guys look up anything on the internet, you find what you're looking for, whatever. Make sure you exit out of that and look it up again. Look it up again. And I'm going to tell you why. I happened to type in the North Pole, right?
Right.
Geological location, North Pole. It gave me a place in Alaska, and it clearly stated the northernmost part of the world, the North Pole, everything about the North Pole, but it gave me the location in Alaska, North Pole, Alaska. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Y'all trying to fuck with my reality here because that's not the most northern, so I had to exit out, and I can't even say I had to. I exited out of that. And then later on that day, I'm telling somebody about it. So let's look it up again. And boom, North Pole comes up. Nothing about Alaska. Now the regular search only comes up that. This how shit be changing on you too.
Uh-huh.
Look it up twice. And this how they put out misinformation as well. Because
Right.
people
Right.
take shit and run with it. You know what I'm saying? They take it and run with it. Nah, look it up.
That is
Exit
true.
out, look it up again. Yeah, they be changing stuff right
Hey,
before your eyes.
wifey in the building.
I can't see.
She's
Hey,
down there in the
Queen.
chat. How you doing? You sitting
Yes,
up here
Big
talking about the
Kane.
Matrix?
Yes, Big Kane. That it's on Netflix. Black Mirror.
Black Mirror on Netflix, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all check that out. Real talk. Well, we up here talking about the Matrix right now. We was on the Clinton thing, but the Matrix came up, and that's just way more crazier than
The
the Clinton thing.
Matrix.
Like
The Matrix is hell of a.
the Matrix birthed to Mandela and everything, and we don't know if the Mandela and the Matrix might be the same thing. Maybe the Matrix
Hey,
is trying to tell you.
hopefully some of you guys will come to my channel and instead of all this physical shit that we deal with every day, it comes a point you gotta let all that go and get to the truth. And I hope you guys come visit me, and we'll go through the matrix and all that stuff because I do talk about those things.
All right, let
Just
me go
just
ahead and throw that
for
link
you
in there.
guys, just so you guys get a better understanding or understanding or overstanding or a different perspective on things. All I can do is drop the seeds and keep it moving.
Oh, me. Real talk. That is all you can do.
Keep
Because
it
it's like they
moving.
say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Can't make it drink, right?
So at the end of the day,
Thank you for
I
that,
can only.
brother.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It ain't hashtag love movement, but we still on it though. We still on it. You know what I'm saying? I still show love. It's nothing. Cause if you ain't had good information, you know what I'm saying, you really wouldn't be up here. oh,
Well, thank you.
oh,
I'm
oh,
humble.
me. I'm just saying it's the mayor now. We doing things different. You ain't just come up here just to come up here no more. It's people come up here. We got stuff to say. Now if it's game night or something that's different, that might be on another channel. But on this channel,
Hmm.
I'm trying to, I want you to be able to come here and be like, damn, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna tell your people one thing. When you guys actually figure all this shit out, if you really do your due diligent work when it comes to yourself and figure out what's really going on, you are gonna have the biggest laugh of your life. The biggest laugh of your life when you figure everything out. You'll also have so many tears of joy.
Right.
Ain't nothing negative when you figure everything out.
That is true. Because if it is something negative like that, you just, like I said, you got to deal with it.
But you'll know how to deal with it
Right.
instead of dealing with it in a matrix.
That is true. That is true. Because the Matrix bring it and they make it seem like it's no way around it, but in actuality, it's a lot of ways around it. Like a lot of things, like I say all the time, it's not always just physical. Sometimes it's mental. You know what I'm saying? If things can get you mental, like you can be looking at somebody that's going through a real bad time and they cool. You be like, how's you that cool, man? You going through
Mm-hmm.
do because it's still a mental thing too. You know what I'm saying? Your
Mm-hmm.
mind can psych you out about a lot of stuff. It might be bad, but you get your mind together and you can handle anything physically if you can handle it mentally.
We all must realize that we are Neo in the movie The Matrix. We all must realize that.
Right, right. Because he had to get that mentally before he got there physically.
Hmm.
He had to realize who he was
He
before
he
he could
had
get
to
there.
he had to come into the knowing who he was. You got to know. You got to know. I mean, other than that, a person coming to me, if they don't know, you can't tell me nothing. There's nothing you can tell me. Nothing. If you don't know who you are. Ain't not one damn thing you can tell me.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
true.
Cause I already been where you at. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that.
Right, right. And I am gonna leave the chat up, so you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the link after this and it all clear up and let it play out. And I'm gonna throw it under this video too. I'm gonna put a link under this video. You know what I'm saying? Cause she got some damn good videos. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
She
you.
do read books too. Some people don't even read books. I mean, I don't read that many books. You know what I'm saying? But sis be on them, man. But it's just to get better understanding in life and not always being around drama and bull crap all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor,
Amen.
positive chats, man. Positive
Mm-hmm.
people. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She ain't gonna come in nobody's sideways. It's all
And
gravy over there.
God said this main thing you got. I'm a drop this seed. God said when he was asked who he was, he said what? I am that I am. Now
Right.
let me break it down, because that go over everybody's head. God said, I am that I am, meaning I am that, the I am. So anytime you say, I am, you're calling on the name of God. Period. You're calling on the name of God. And God will give you all your wishes. When you say, I am sick and tired, I am sick, God gonna say, okay, you're gonna be sick and tired then.
Right. Right. Right.
God has been granting you all your wishes your entire life. You just don't realize who I am is because you're in the matrix.
Right. That's crazy. I never looked at it like that.
Bro,
Damn.
everything you say after I am should describe God. I am happy. I am loved. I am exuberant. I am prosperous. I am rich. These are the things you tell yourself in the mirror. Go deeper with the I am and realize who you are.
Uh,
I can only lead you and point you there. You got to do it yourself. You got to find it yourself. Can't nobody tell you, Neo. That's why the Oracle said you ain't the one. Because can't nobody tell you that shit. You got to find that.
right.
Okay?
Hell yeah. That's some real talk stuff, man. We'll have to leave it on that, man. Don't be they just sit there
I mean,
rely
even with the
on
I am, there are videos on YouTube. Look up positive affirmations.
them.
Affirmations.
Because I knew that was God's name. Like everything you were saying, I already knew that part, but I never looked at it at the point with me using or anybody using I am in the regular sense and just regular day
That's how,
activities and talking,
right. That's how everybody sleep, because they don't trick you. See, the
thinking
Bible
that
is
words
written,
don't matter.
right. And this is why the Bible is written in a code, because only the human beings will understand it and get through it and take the time to get through it. The people that are human beings that are asleep, that's wrapped up in this matrix, will miss everything. So God said, he who has an ear, let him hear. It's up to you if you truly want to know. That's your choice. If you truly want to know, then you'll do the due diligence, and God will make that book of code plain, plain and simple to you. I struggled with the Bible many, many, many years trying to understand it. The thee, thou. I got the different Bibles that was in regular English, and it made it worse. It made my
Yeah, it did.
understanding worse, you know. But when I
They were
stepped
saying
out,
stuff. He was like, "Wow."
the church and studied on my own, that was at the point in my life where it's like, I really want to know. I want to know. And that's when
Right.
the book was made. It just opened up plain to me. I totally understood it.
Right. And that's what happened with me in my studies. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to a point to where it kind of was confusing back when I was younger, but as I got older and got to realizing who I was, I could understand the Bible better because I could understand where it was coming from
Right.
better than where I could when I was in the church
Yeah.
and you was just telling me, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And, and then I get older and I realize that's not even true
And
and it
yeah,
wasn't
you
even
see
right.
things with new eyes.
Right,
You see
right,
things
right.
with new eyes, you know.
And you read it with different eyes too, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's basically what it is. You is right though, sis. Damn,
I'm
I
a
was just
I'm
thinking
a
about that.
I'm gonna send you a link in your messenger.
All right, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna send you that song too. Keep it moving.
Bad. I love that
I got
song.
you.
It
I need
keeps
to
me
put it back on
moving.
the internet. On me, man, that's the jam. We for
Yeah.
matter of fact, since you cool with me on Facebook, like I'll send you my cousin's name link. He's doing like videos and stuff like that. Like we still doing our rap thing, so
Bet.
if you come out with him, I got you. Want me to go hit this
Bet,
page? I send you a link. I
bet,
got you. I got
bet.
you. On me.
Hmm,
But I am finna get
bet.
up off for it in, man. I've
No
been on here like,
problem. Blessings and love to you and your fam.
yes, yes. Thank you for coming up, sis. For
Oh,
real.
no, thank you. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this, and I'm
It's
humbled.
needed. It's just you told me stuff I didn't know. I was like, man, that's crazy. But that's what I'm
Hey,
saying. That's what this is about.
go
You
watch
know
them
what I'm saying?
vids, and people be always wanting to kill the messenger. It's like, little do you know, this shit ain't coming from me,
It ain't. It
you
ain't.
know?
Man, I
So,
tell people all the time, you can learn from any and everybody. Quit thinking, oh, because they this, they that, I ain't gonna listen to
right.
them. Man, they
Because,
God might be talking to them right
yeah,
now.
every
You missed your
individual,
whole blessing.
every individual is a world, a universe full of information that you don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Real
single
talk
person. It's all about communication,
on me.
all about talking, communication, people talking to one another, learning from one another. Instead of just having one perspective, have many perspectives.
Right,
Stop
right.
stop putting yourself in a box.
True that. True that. On me.
Cause ain't
I
shit ain't shit in this world concrete until you know it's concrete.
right.
Every
Only thing that's for
every
sure is death.
man, everything in this life is gonna come, entertain you, and then it's gonna leave. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you holding on to? If it wants to go, let it go.
Nothing's forever.
Keep it moving.
On me.
I love you,
On
brother.
me. All right, then, sis. For real. Thank you for coming up, sis.
Thank you for having me. Peace out.
All right, then, sis.
How do I get off here?
Let me see. I got you.
Okay.
Shouts out, phenomenal mommy, for coming up, man. For real. Let me take this out. Oh man, look, that right there was a much needed live. That's all I can tell you, man. Real talk. That was much needed. I've been sitting down so long, your foot feel like I'm just gonna get my other drink, man. But those are much needed lives, man. For real. Real talk. I'm gonna tell you why that was a much needed live. Because it's a whole lot of times, man, where you can go to these lives and you don't get no kind of information really. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get no information, man. So it's like at the end of the day, you need lives like this. Because lives like this is what helps you out to learn new things. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no drama, ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? I need to clean my daughter's bed off, but it'll be all great. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? But I thank Phenomenal Mommy, you know what I'm saying, for sliding through on me. Like I said, I'm supposed to put a link down at the bottom, man. You know, a lot of times your your atmosphere predicts who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hanging around negativity, you're gonna be a negative mother. You know what I'm saying? We try to hang around people that's positive and trying to do something different and realize things. You know what I'm saying? It can help you out as a person. You know what I'm saying? If you hang around people that's low down, you're gonna be low down too, probably. Come on. You gotta pick better environments, y'all. But anyway, it's your boy D. Like I said, they shouldn't censor none of this video. I did a freestyle. I played 2 tracks that do belong to me because I am a member of Crazy Crew Entertainment, also the CEO of Crew or Die Music, which, we approve both of those songs. Also, be on the lookout for my cousin, Dolce Leon. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to drop his link down there too. You know what I'm saying? We got a Top Chef. Top Chef channel, which is my cousin's channel. Top Global Chef. Make sure y'all hit that link too. I might put that at the bottom. I'm gonna have to go look for his. So we doing what we do, man. I'm always sponsoring. That's what I do. Didn't I tell y'all that? You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Phenomenal Mommy. She in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw her link down there too. And like I said, man, we got to get to a point to where we can put ourselves out. We can do what we got to do and exit out the middleman and these other people from getting in with their own agendas, right? You got to be around people that's about something that ain't got to be about negative. It ain't got to be about that, man. Everybody got to grow up. Everybody can protect their own family. You feel me? I'm fit to be up out of here, man. I've been live for like 2 hours. That's long enough, man. This is a good live. I like this one. We're going to leave this one going, man. Like I said, come through, leave a like, leave a comment. Love all y'all, man. Y'all know I'm like the Martin Luther King on these YouTube streets. I be trying to curb beef. I'm not worried about that. The people talk about me. It's okay. Y'all can. I love y'all. I said this. You know what I'm saying? Don't like me. It's all gravy. Still squad on mine. You know what I'm saying? Until we change the name, President. Until we change the name, it's squad on mine. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the president. I am the mayor. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Remember, if you ain't getting knowledge, you ain't getting nothing. I crew this. We out, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Love y'all.